FIR has been registered in Sector 49 of Noida, and it was reportedly told that in Sector 51 of Noida Police Station, Elvish Yadav was conducting parties, rave parties were conducted, where many were gathered, and they actually were supplying snake poison for intoxication to the youth. Remember, this is a very serious concern for also the Noida Police is looking into this matter right now, and remains to be seen how in hours to come more action can be taken, or maybe it is expected that more arrests will be taken. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Simran, thanks for getting us all the details coming in. So Elvish Yadav, winner of the popular reality show Bigg Boss OTT2, has been booked by the Noida Police for hosting rave parties with banned snake venom and foreign girls in Noida. Very concerning, especially as he's a very popular figure on YouTube and on reality TV. Let's move ahead to the other stories we are tracking on Republic TV.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
ED is conducting searches at 25 locations across Rajasthan in the Jal Jeevan Mission case. The Income Tax Department officials have conducted searches at premises related to the Tamil Nadu Minister E.V. Velu. Currently, the IT searches are underway at a financial institution in the Gandhipuram area. ED team conducted a raid at the residence of a man, Asim alias Bappa, in Bhilai of Drug district. This happened in the Durg district in connection with the Mahadev betting app case. Air quality in Noida continues to deteriorate. AQI Noida Sector 125 is at very poor category in Sector 62 at 483, Sector 1 at 413, Sector 116 and 415 in severe category. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi carries out a sprinkling of water in the city's Lodhi Road area as a measure against the rise in AQI. As per the Central Pollution Control Board, air quality across Delhi has worsened to severe category. With Delhi haze engulfing Mumbai as well as the air quality worsening, the air quality in Mumbai has been worsening over the past few days. Hours after BJP releases a third list of the candidates for Rajasthan polls, BJP releases a list of 2 candidates for the upcoming elections in Rajasthan.
तो अच्छा होता है एक बार पढ़ लेते जजमेंट को, तब चर्चा करते। लेकिन मित्रों, इसमें कांग्रेस की परेशानी कम है, कांग्रेस की मानसिकता की परेशानी है। इसीलिए मध्य प्रदेश में हमस के माध्यम से हवा बनाने की कोशिश की जा रही है। उस पर प्रधानमंत्री ने साफ कहा, आतंकवाद का हम विरोध करते हैं किसी स्वरूप में। ये G20 का भी निर्देश था, उसको कंडेम भी किया गया। पैलेस्टीन के लोगों के लिए आर्थिक और दवा सुविधाएं भी भेजी गई। तो मध्य प्रदेश में हमस कहां से आ गया भाई? तो कांग्रेस को लाना ही है, कोई नई बात नहीं है ये। मुझे गर्व है कि प्रधानमंत्री के निर्देश में मुझे 3 तलाक का बिल लाने का सौभाग्य मिला था। 3 तलाक का विरोध कांग्रेस ने किया था, जबकि सोनिया गांधी एक वुमेन लीडर है, उन्होंने कुछ नहीं कहा था। आज जब सनातन को बदनाम करने की कोशिश की गई, उस पर डेंगू कहा गया, प्लेग कहा गया, क्यों जुबान खामोश थी दिग्विजय सिंह की और कमलनाथ की, राहुल गांधी की, सोनिया गांधी की? आप बोल नहीं सकते क्या? हमस के पक्ष में बोलेंगे, लेकिन सनातन के घोर अपमान पर खामोश, ये तो नहीं चलेगा ना। इसका तो विरोध करेंगे। और आज जब इतना लोग बात करते ही हैं, तो कमलनाथ जी मुझे आपसे कुछ सवाल पूछ दें, क्योंकि मैं भी उस आंदोलन का पार्ट रहा, वकील भी रहा। जब बाबरी मस्जिद के गिरने के आलोक में मध्य प्रदेश की सरकार को डिसमिस किया नरसिंह की सरकार ने, तो आप भी तो मंत्री थे ना उसमें, आपने कुछ विरोध किया था क्या? और जब लोकसभा में कहा गया और टीवी पर कहा नरसिंह राव जी ने कि हम बाबरी मस्जिद फिर बनवाएंगे, आपने विरोध किया था क्या? खामोश थे ना। तो ये क्या क्या बात करते हैं आप? क्योंकि बार बार लोग चुनावी हिंदू की बात करते हैं, हनुमान चालीसा की बात करते हैं, तो इन अतीत को बताना जरूरी था। सनातन का अपमान नहीं सहेगा हिंदुस्तान और इसको हम इशू बनाएंगे। ये बात हमको बहुत, और देखिए कोई नई बात मैं नहीं कह रहा हूं, आप सभी जानते हैं, खाली आपको रिकॉल करा रहा हूं। प्रभु राम को काल्पनिक कैरेक्टर किसने कहा? मनमोहन की सरकार ने। सुप्रीम कोर्ट में राम सेतु की सुनवाई में एफिडेविट पर कहा कि राम वॉज ए फिक्शनल कैरेक्टर। मैं पार्टी का मुख्य प्रवक्ता था, मुझे कहा, मैंने विश्वास नहीं किया। एफिडेविट आया तो मैं तो अवाक रह गया। तो बड़ा कस के विषय उठाया तो सोनिया जी इटली गई हुई थी। जब लगा फंस रहे हैं तो फिर कहा इसको बदलो। तो कौन सी बात है हमेशा? ये क्यों करते हैं आप? ये ठीक नहीं है। हम बिल्कुल विकास पर लड़ना चाहते हैं, लेकिन मध्य प्रदेश एक आस्था, आध्यात्म और संस्कार की भी बहुत बड़ी जननी है, प्रदेश है, जहां महाकाल विराजते हैं, जहां ओंकारेश्वर में प्रभु महादेव विराजते हैं, जहां शिप्रा किराने संतों ने साधना की है। हम उसका सम्मान करते हो, करेंगे, इसलिए तो उसका पूरा इंप्रूवमेंट किया हम लोगों ने। मित्रों, मुझे अपनी ओर से इतना ही कहना था। अब मैं आपके सवाल का उत्तर देने को, जो भाई साहब कहेंगे उनका मैं उत्तर दूंगा, इसलिए प्लीज ये क्षमा करिएगा।
गौरव जी का पहला प्रश्न।
आप रामलला मामले में पक्षकार रहे वकील, पूरे देश में एक ट्रेंड सेट करने की कोशिश की जा रही है कि राम मंदिर का निर्माण के द्वारा करवाया जा रहा है। एक सामान्य तौर पर इस चर्चा को बढ़ाया जा रहा है। एज ए लॉयर आप क्या मानते हैं, क्या यह सुप्रीम कोर्ट के आदेश की अवमानना नहीं है, या जो कार्यकर्ता बोल रहे हैं वो बिल्कुल सही हुए?
देखिए, पहले इस बात को थोड़ा सा मैं बड़ा अपने गंभीर और संवेदनशील विषय उठाया है। भारत सरकार ने प्रभु राम के मंदिर के निर्माण में कोर्ट के निर्देशों की त्वरित पालन कर करके उसका रास्ता बनाया है। कोर्ट ने कहा ट्रस्ट बनाओ, एक समय सीमा के अंदर बनाओ, मुस्लिम साइड के लिए 5 एकड़ जमीन दो, बाकी कुछ हो, और बाकी ट्रस्ट वो काम कर रहा है। लेकिन उसके रास्ते के अवरोध का समाप्त किया है। अब मैं नाम नहीं लूंगा, सुप्रीम कोर्ट की सुनवाई में उस समय के कांग्रेस के बड़े वकील नेताओं ने क्या कहा, क्यों सुनवाई कर रहे हैं, मत करिए, ये भी सच्चाई है। यस,
रमेश जी।
Sir, I and you had a very vast discussion during the Indian All India Economic Editors Conference in 2016.
oh my goodness, great.
That time you were an IT minister. My question is that why don't you explore the possibility of economical performance at the national level as well as the state level? So the economic performance gives the real picture of any state or international level. आप समृद्धि को जितना पब्लिश करेंगे, जितना प्रमोट करेंगे कि हमने ये परफॉर्मेंस दी, और ये जो मुद्दे हैं मतलब हनुमान जी के, इसके उसके, ये कॉमन मैन के लिए बहुत कॉमन हो गए हैं। आप अपनी को परफॉर्मेंस, I mean to say, why don't you explore the most possibility of spreading the economical factors?
बैठिए बच्चा।
देखिए, आपके सवाल का मैं सीधा जवाब दे दूं। सनातन हमला है क्या? पॉलिटिकल हिंदू का विवरण हमला है क्या? अगर किसी ने राम जन्मभूमि के उद्घाटन 22 जनवरी को पोस्टर लगा दिया तो उस पर आपत्ति हमने किया क्या? तो आप लाएंगे तो जवाब तो सुनेंगे। As far as economic performance is concerned, let me clarify. I think the whole world knows that India today is the 5th biggest economy of the world. In the coming 2-3 months, going to become 2-3 years, going to become the 3rd biggest economy. The IMF is saying, World Bank is saying. तो आज ये इसीलिए अब मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ। देखिए, आप लोग की अनुमति से एक बात कहना चाहता हूँ। कितने मोबाइल फोन से मेरा पूरा रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है। अब तो कैमरे बेचारे पीछे चले गए, अब तो यही काम करते हैं। मैंने इस, एक मिनट भैया, 14 में आईटी मंत्री था, इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मंत्री था, सिर्फ 2 मोबाइल फैक्ट्री थी, अब 270 है, और भारत दुनिया का 2nd बिगेस्ट मोबाइल मैन्युफैक्चरर बन गया है। एप्पल का देखिए लगभग 1 लाख करोड़ का एक्सपोर्ट हो रहा है, तो अच्छी बात है, सब काम करते हैं।
बोलिए
सर, मेरा एक सवाल है कि आप कहते हैं राम सबके हैं, लेकिन प्रचारित बीजेपी करती है, और जब कांग्रेस उसकी बात करती है तो आप आक्रामक हो जाते हैं।
ऐसा है, मैंने सीधे सवाल उठाए, उसमें आक्रामकता किस बात की है भाई? लेकिन क्या हम इस बात को छोड़ दें? अभी मैंने अतीत की बहुत विधों को रिकॉल किया, ये तो रिकॉर्ड की बात है। इसलिए मित्रों, मैं कल गया था छिंदवाड़ा भी, वहां रहा, मेरी प्रेस भी थी, बातचीत भी हुई। मैंने कहा वहीं बोलूं, हमने कहा भोपाल में बोलूंगा। कमलनाथ जी छिंदवाड़ा में बहुत कठिनाई में है, मैं आपको कह देना चाहता हूं, और वो हार जाए तो आश्चर्य नहीं होगा। बिल्कुल, जिसे एक हताशा भरी लड़ाई कहते हैं ना, कैंपेन ऑफ डेस्परेशन, वो वहां है, लोगों ने देखा है वहां पर। तो ऐसा मेरा एक ऑब्जर्वेशन था, मैंने कहा बता दूं। हाँ, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन।
सत्या जी।
सर, कर्नाटक के मंत्री हैं जमीर खान, वो राजस्थान में जीत का फार्मूला बता रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं कि मुस्लिम तुष्टीकरण से ही कर्नाटक में जीते हैं और राजस्थान में भी ऐसा होगा। इस तरह का उनका वीडियो वायरल हुआ है, बीजेपी इसको सवाल किया।
ऐसा है कि हमारे बहुत से योग प्रवक्ता पैनलिस्ट हैं, इसका जवाब देंगे। इनको नई बात तो नहीं कह रहे ना, क्या 3 तलाक, क्या शाहबानो, सब पर तुमका वही स्टैंड रहता है।
एक मिनट दीदी, रवीश जी अभी आता हूं।
नमस्ते। 2 सवाल है सर।
एक बैठ के पूछिए। ठीक।
पहला तो जातिगत जनगणना को लेकर के बात हो रही है, आप क्योंकि काफी सीनियर लॉयर है, कानूनी मामलों के जानकार है, कैसे ये लागू हो सकता है? क्या मध्य प्रदेश में क्या राज्य सरकार के अधीन है ये तमाम चीजें, जातिगत जनगणना? और दूसरा, अरविंद केजरीवाल को ईडी ने नोटिस दिया था और वो कल यहाँ चुनाव प्रचार कर रहे थे, तो उसे आप एज लॉयर कैसे देखते हैं? क्या ये चीजें कैसे देखते हैं, किस परिवेश में देखते हैं?
पहले जातिगत,
देखिए, पहले जातिगत जनगणना के बारे में एक बात कहूंगा। राहुल गांधी आजकल जातिगत जनगणना की बात हर जगह बोलते हैं, और जब खगी जाने खग की भाषा, तो वो बोले तो कमलनाथ भी बोल रहे हैं, दिग्विजय सिंह भी बोल रहे हैं। राहुल गांधी के बारे में मेरा कहना है, उनकी पॉलिटिक्स क्या है, कोई उनको चिट पकड़ा देता है, उसको पकड़ लेते हैं। तो कभी राफेल का चिट पकड़ लिए तो राफेल शुरू किए, वो खत्म हो गया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने माफी मांगे। तो फिर सावरकर जी की चिट पकड़ लिए, आई एम नॉट सावरकर, तो माफी नहीं मांगूंगा। तो आजकल नीतीश कुमार ने उनको जात के जनगणना का चिट पकड़ा दिया है, और मैंने लोकसभा में कहा है उनके सामने कि आप होमवर्क नहीं करते, तो आज यहां भी कहूंगा राहुल गांधी होमवर्क नहीं करते, और कितना समझते हैं चर्चा बाद में हो रही। लेकिन अगर वो जातिगत जनगणना की बात करते हैं,
Viewers, much more coming up on to the side. BJP slams Congress over its strategy to polarize Muslim votes in Rajasthan. Ethics panel member says there is no question of another chance to Mahua, who misbehaved on Thursday. Stay tuned to India's #1 news channel, Republic TV.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Co-powered by Tata EV. Move with meaning.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
इक्विटी, डेट या गोल्ड, किसी एक को क्यों चुने जब तीनों एक स्कीम में मिले?
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेज ध्यान पूर्वक पढ़ें।
ये सब क्या है?
शनाया और शिवा।
शिवा।
अर्फी। सुना है तुम दोनों ने घर बनाया है।
हाँ, पिंक वाला।
घर की नींव में क्या लगता है?
हमारा प्यार।
प्यार नहीं, कमजोर TMT का भार होगा। रॉकेट सिंह।
लेकिन हमने तो एकदम सॉलिड TMT बार लगाया है।
मतलब रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार। जंग से न माने हार, रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार है बिल्कुल रेडी।
New Hawkins ceramic non-stick pressure cooker. Less oil, tasty and healthy. First time in India. Hawkins ceramic non-stick.
मिक्की 2 महीने से गाड़ी बेचकर अपनी पेमेंट का वेट कर रहा है, क्योंकि खरीदने वाले की नानी गुजर गई है। बेचारे मिक्की के पास अब कोई चारा नहीं है, लेकिन आप याद रखना, ऑन टाइम पेमेंट के साथ गाड़ी बिकती है सिर्फ ट्रू वैल्यू पे।
हमारे 50 लाख से ज्यादा कस्टमर्स जानते हैं, ऑन टाइम पेमेंट के साथ गाड़ी बिकती है सिर्फ ट्रू वैल्यू।
मारुति सुजुकी ट्रू वैल्यू।
मेहमान आ गए, इनका फैशन जो है खत्म नहीं हो रहा।
मिश्रा जी, कुर्ता जच रहा है। थैंक यू मैडम सर।
42 की फिटिंग, वो भी सिर्फ 599 में।
आपको कैसे पता?
पता तो ये भी है कि स्मार्ट बाजार से खरीदा है।
टैग।
खाना खा लें?
चलिए।
आ गया फेस्टिवल सेल 1 से 15 नवंबर। दिवाली फैशन सबसे अच्छे दाम में चाहिए?
स्मार्ट बाजार चलिए।
Hello, Moto. Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Republic news break on Congress divide and rule video sets the election campaign agenda. BJP slams Congress over its strategy to polarize Muslim votes in Rajasthan. Ethics panel member says that there is no question of another chance to Mahua, who misbehaved on Thursday. Schools shut, curbs on construction, and Delhi chokes due to severe air quality index. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists, says 130 Hamas terrorists killed. And US State Secretary BJP has released a video that shows a senior Congress leader talking about Muslim vote polarization. The video that was first broken on Republic Kannada shows Karnataka Congress Minister Zamir Ahmed talking about Congress's strategy to garner Muslim votes in the poll-bound state of Rajasthan. Now, the video has become the #1 talking point this election season, viewers, with the BJP slamming the Congress party. Here's that controversial video. Take a look.
कैसे वोट करा। एकजुट होने का मकसद इतना ही है, जो 3.5 साल के अंदर जो बीजेपी की जो हुकूमत थी, जो बीजेपी वालों ने जो मुसलमान को जो टारगेट किया, जैसे हिजाब का मसला ले लो, लाउड स्पीकर का मसला ले लो, हलाल कट का मसला ले लो, जाते जाते ये 2B रिजर्वेशन जो हमारा 4% का था, जब हमारे वीरप्पा मोइली जब चीफ मिनिस्टर थे 93 के अंदर जो रिजर्वेशन दिया था 4%, जाते जाते वो भी निकाल दी उन्होंने। यानी वो देखते हुए अवाम भी बेजार थी और उधर कर्नाटका की अवाम एक डरी हुई हालत में थी। समझ भी नहीं आता था क्या करना करके। अभी मस्जिदों में आज़ान बंद कर दी गई, हिजाब डाल के बच्चे लोग स्कूल नहीं जा सकते थे, इन्हें हलाल कट इन्हें जो मुसलमान जो गोश्त बेचता जो है वो लेना नहीं करके ये करके इन्हें हर तरीके से जो जुल्म करना वो जुल्म लगातार 3.5 साल से करते हैं। वो करने की वजह क्या है, इनको क्या मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देके, मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देने करके प्रचार करके उनको हिंदू का वोट लेना है। कैसा है, अमीन साहब से भी कल बता रहा था, हम लोग ये लगातार जो इनके जुल्मात देखे, हम लोग लगातार 6-8 महीने से इंडोर मीटिंग करते थे, कभी हम लोग दिखा रहे नहीं हम लोग क्या करते करके, हम किसको दिखे, हासिम बाबा अच्छी तरह से जाते, मैं जो भी हम लोग जो भी करते डेवलपमेंट में हासिम बाबा सबको बताता था, इन्हें हर उलमा इकराम को लेके, हर मस्जिद के मौजूद के इमाम सारे को कॉन्फ्रेंस में लेके, खासकर इस बार चुनाव के अंदर जो हमारे पहली बार मेरे हिसाब से कर्नाटक इधर कैसा माहौल है मेरे को मालूम नहीं, कर्नाटका के अंदर वो जमात के साथियों को लेके काम के पहली बार हम लोग, हमारा 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी थे। साहब ये सुनना, 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी के अंदर हम लोग ने क्या कर दिए, टीम बनाकर क्या कर दिए, ये रिकॉर्ड बढ़ा नहीं बढ़ा, कर्नाटक का बढ़ा।
So there you see how this Muslim polarization charge is being leveled on the Congress party right after Republic Kannada's news break. There's a political storm now over Congress's divide and rule strategy for the upcoming polls in Rajasthan. Remember, Rajasthan, right now, the incumbent government is of the Congress party. There are a lot of course, factions within the Congress party, but what we understand is that several of the Congress leaders are strategizing by dividing the communities, dividing the voters based on the basis of religion. And there you just heard in clear audio that was Congress leaders who were holding a meeting there. And video, you can see it talking about the polarization, how the Muslim vote needs to be consolidated. It's a polarization strategy. In fact, this was, of course, first broken on Republic Karnataka Congress Minister Zamir Ahmed. You can hear him talking about Congress's strategy to garner Muslim votes in the poll-bound Rajasthan. He's talking about a secret meeting. He's talking about some secrets and a meeting with secret leaders, which is, of course, raising a lot of questions now. And the BJP is also now slamming the Congress party over their divide and rule strategy. Let's take a listen into what Congress Minister Zamir Ahmed was heard saying in that video. Take a look.
भाई कर्नाटका के अंदर एकजुट होकर मुसलमान कैसे वोट करा? एकजुट होने का मकसद इतना ही है, जो 3.5 साल के अंदर जो बीजेपी की जो हुकूमत थी, जो बीजेपी वालों ने जो मुसलमान को जो टारगेट किया, जैसे हिजाब का मसला ले लो, लाउड स्पीकर का मसला ले लो, हलाल कट का मसला ले लो, जाते जाते ये 2B रिजर्वेशन जो हमारा 4% का था, जब हमारे वीरप्पन मोइली जब चीफ मिनिस्टर थे 93 के अंदर जो रिजर्वेशन दिया था 4%, जाते जाते वो भी निकाल दी उन्होंने। यानी वो देखते हुए अवाम भी बेजार थी और उधर कर्नाटका की अवाम एक डरी हुई हालत में थी। समझ भी नहीं आता था क्या करना करके। अभी मस्जिदों में आज़ान बंद कर दी गई, हिजाब डाल के बच्चे लोग स्कूल नहीं जा सकते थे, इन्हें हलाल कट देने जो मुसलमान जो गोश्त बेचता जो है वो लेना नहीं करके इन्हें हर तरीके से जो जुल्म करना, वो जुल्म लगातार 3.5 साल से करते हैं। वो करने की वजह क्या है? इनको क्या मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देके, मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देने करके प्रचार करके उनको हिंदू का वोट लेना है। कैसा है? अमीन साहब से भी कल बता रहा था, हम लोग ये लगातार जो इनके जुल्मात देख के हम लोग लगातार 6-8 महीने से इंडोर मीटिंग करते थे। कभी हम लोग दिखा रहे नहीं हम लोग क्या करते करके, हम किसको दिखा रहे? कासिम बाबा अच्छी तरह से जाते। मैं हम लोग जो भी करते डेवलपमेंट में कासिम बाबा सबको बताता था। इन्हें हर उलमा इकराम को लेके, हर मस्जिद के मौजूद के इमाम सारे को कॉन्फ्रेंस में लेके, खासकर इस बार चुनाव के अंदर जो हमारे पहली बार मेरे हिसाब से कर्नाटका, इधर कैसा माहौल है मेरे को मालूम नहीं, कर्नाटका के अंदर वो जमात के साथियों को लेके काम के पहली बार हम लोग, हमारा 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है। साहब ये सुनना, 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी के अंदर हम लोग ने क्या कर दिए, टीम बनाकर क्या कर दिए, एक टीम। ये रिकॉर्ड बढ़ा नहीं बढ़ा, कर्नाटका तो बढ़ा।
In other news now, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the second edition of the mega food event World Food India 2023. And at the event, the Prime Minister pressed upon the importance of food security and the challenges that are being faced by several nations today. Here's a full report.
आज जब हम ग्लोबल फूड सिक्योरिटी की बात करते हैं, जब ग्लोबल हेल्थ को लेकर इतने कंसर्न्स एक्सप्रेस किए जाते हैं, तो ये जरूरी हो गया है कि हमारी फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्री सस्टेनेबल और हेल्दी फूड हैबिट के इस एंशिएंट नॉलेज को भी जाने, समझे और उसे अडॉप्ट करे। मैं आपको उदाहरण देता हूं मिलेट्स का। इस साल दुनिया इंटरनेशनल मिलेट्स ईयर मना रही है। हम सब जानते हैं कि मिलेट्स हमारी सुपर फूड बकेट का हिस्सा है। भारत में हमने इसे श्री अन्न की पहचान दी है। सदियों से अधिकांश सिविलाइजेशन में मिलेट्स यानी श्री अन्न को बहुत प्राथमिकता दी जाती थी, लेकिन ये बीते कुछ दशकों में भारत समेत अनेक देशों से मिलेट्स फूड हैबिट से बाहर होते चले गए। इसका बहुत बड़ा नुकसान ग्लोबल हेल्थ को भी हुआ, सस्टेनेबल फार्मिंग को भी हुआ और सस्टेनेबल इकोनॉमी को भी हुआ। भारत की पहल पर आज दुनिया में एक बार फिर मिलेट्स को लेकर जागरूकता अभियान शुरू हुआ है। मुझे विश्वास है जैसे इंटरनेशनल योग दिवस ने योग को दुनिया के कोने कोने तक पहुंचाया, वैसे ही अब मिलेट्स भी दुनिया के कोने कोने तक पहुंचेंगे। अभी
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Enforcement Directorate is conducting searches at 25 locations across Rajasthan in the Jal Jeevan Mission case. The Income Tax Department officials conducted searches at premises related to Tamil Nadu Minister E.V. Velu. Currently, the IT search is underway at a financial institution in the Gandhipuram area of Kurur district. ED team conducted a raid at the residence of a man named Asim alias Bappa in Bhilai of Durg district last night in connection with the Mahadev betting scam. This happened in Chhattisgarh. Air quality in Noida continues to deteriorate. AQI in Noida sector 125 at 400 is in a very poor category. In sector 62 at 483, sector 1 at 413, sector 116 at 415 in the severe category. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi carries out sprinkling of water in city's Lodhi Road area as a measure against the rise in AQI. As per the Central Pollution Control Board, air quality across Delhi has deteriorated to severe category. Along with Delhi, haze engulfs Mumbai as well as the air quality in the maximum city deteriorates. The air quality in Mumbai has been deteriorating over the past few days. Hours after BJP released the third list of the candidates for Rajasthan polls, BJP released a list of 2 candidates for the upcoming elections in Rajasthan. All right, we're getting in some breaking news right now. The Supreme Court has said that Aam Aadmi Party leader Aam Aadmi Party leader Raghav Chadha should be is to meet the Rajya Sabha chairperson and seek unconditional apology in view of his suspension from the House. The Supreme Court has recorded the statement of Raghav Chadha's lawyer that the MP has no intention, he had no intention to affect the dignity of the House of which he is a member, and he will seek an appointment with the Rajya Sabha chairperson so that he may place an unconditional apology. Now, the court had said that the apology may be considered sympathetically by the chairperson in the background of facts and circumstances of the House. And for more on this, I'm being joined by my colleague Sambhav Sharma on the phone line. Sambhav, the Supreme Court has asked Raghav Chadha to apologize. What more details can you share with us?
Well, the matter was in the Chief Justice of India's court, wherein Chief Justice of India has recorded the statement of Advocate Sadan Parasat, who appeared for Raghav Chadha, and said that Raghav is ready to tender unconditional apology in this matter. So, with this, the Chief Justice of India has passed this order. It's saying that, bearing in mind that he had no intention to attack the dignity of the House, it is assured that he shall meet the chairperson and tender an unconditional apology, which shall be considered sympathetically in the background of the facts and circumstances of the House. Apart from it, the Chief Justice of India has also noted that he is the youngest member of the House and his apology to be considered sympathetically. So this is what happened in the court number 1 of the Supreme Court, and Raghav Chadha is asked to tender an apology in this matter.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Sambhav, for joining us with those details. That is the latest we have right now, viewers. It's an indefinite suspension of Raghav Chadha that is being now heard in court. Supreme Court has asked him to seek an appointment with Rajya Sabha chairperson, Jagdish Dhankar, and to seek an apology from him. Time for a short break. On the other side, the ethics panel member says there is no question of another chance to Mahua Moitra, who misbehaved on Thursday during her deposition. Schools shut, curbs on construction, and Delhi chokes due to severe air quality index. We'll get you all that and much more on the other side. Stay tuned.
PC Chandra Jewelers presents Dhanteras Dhan Varsha offer. 25% off on jewelry making charges, 10% off on the value of diamonds and precious stones, 100 rupees off per gram of gold jewelry. Win attractive mega prizes. Offer valid till 11th November. Terms and conditions apply. Visit us today. PC Chandra Jewelers, a jewel of jewels.
The point when I was on the podium is when it changed my perspective about racing in general. I was like, until then I was just doing it for passion and just enjoying it. But then when I decided that it has to turn into a profession, it becomes a very narrow lane after that. You just have to have one focus. Everything else has to work around to that one goal.
Catch Techno Phantom V-Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India only on Republic TV.
सपनों का सफर शुरू होता है लक्ष्मी के पोल्ट्री फार्म से और जाता है रीमा के ट्रक तक, जो सिंधु की दुकान पर सही समय पर पहुंचता है। और व्यापार चलाने में साइना की मदद करता है। और अनु को देता है ऊंची उड़ान। इसाफ के साथ सपनों की कड़ियां जुड़ती ही जाती हैं।
The power to dream bigger. इसाफ Small Finance Bank. Joy of banking.
बोल्टास बैको
ये 30 दिन तक फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स
को फ्रेश रखता है और तुमने मान लिया। वैसे भी 30 दिन की सब्जियां कौन खाता है?
तू।
वोल्टास बेको डुअल कूलिंग रेफ्रिजरेटर की स्टोर फ्रेश टेक्नोलॉजी से सब्जियां 30 दिन तक फ्रेश रह सकती हैं।
वोल्टास बेको, टेस्टेड बाय रियल मॉम्स।
हेलो मोटो।
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you latest news updates from across the country only on Republic TV.
Delhi once again woke up to haze and toxic smoke, with the air quality of the national capital remaining in severe category. Here's a report on the same.
The national capital today woke up choking to a thick layer of smoke that has enveloped it. The air pollution is on the rise. The AQI level at most places all across the national capital is ranging from severe to hazardous. Right now I'm reporting from India Gate, and as you can see, a thick layer of smog all across this magnificent structure. It is visible to the naked eye and can be clearly felt as one speaks. Moving around, we'll also give you the visuals of the South Block, that is the President's house as well. Not a bit of that structure is visible to the naked eye. The smog is so thick, and the political game around this particular condition in the national capital has already begun. The BJP has taken the opportunity to slam the Aam Aadmi Party, asserting that the past almost a decade, the Aam Aadmi Party has been assuring the people of the national capital that they'll come up with a solution, and they've been blaming the state of Punjab for the stubble burning. But now that they have a government there, still no action has been taken. They've been saying that multiple measures have been taken, but no solution has come up till now. Last year as well, the Punjab Chief Minister had asserted that they've just come to power, and by the end of this year, Delhi will not face the problem of air pollution. But as you can see around, I'll request my camera person to just pan around this area near India Gate and show you that the problem, the menace of the air pollution still persists, and the people of the national capital are bearing the brunt. The primary schools have been shut, advisories have been issued, the elderlies have been asked to take care of the respiratory problems.
Time for a short break. On the other side, now BJP slams the Congress over their strategy of polarizing Muslim votes in Rajasthan ahead of the elections. Now, ethics panel members say there is no question of giving another chance to Mahua Moitra, who misbehaved during her deposition.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
ये किचन नया तो कुक भी नया।
1 minute, हाँ?
या
नमक कम है
तो डाल दो।
यार ये नमक नकली है क्या?
नमक नहीं, कुक नकली है।
अब किचन इतना इनवाइटिंग होगा तो कुछ नया बनाना एक्साइटिंग होगा। Cook up the new Cucina, the kitchen experts.
I have obsessed over the last 10 years in just figuring out how I can make young women more unstoppable. And as an entrepreneur, you're only as good as your last big product, your last financial year success. And that's why it's not a one-time breakthrough, but you have to keep doing it over and over again. And I think as Sugar, we've been able to do that because we're obsessed.
Catch Techno Phantom V Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India this weekend only on Republic TV.
Poems, not my thing.
Are short stories your thing?
Yeah. I actually have some other app.
Phone Pay accepts money from any app, whatever's your thing.
Actually, I'll take this thing also. Yeah.
India's first certified sustainable heart trolleys, made for nature and tested by nature. Uppercase, never ordinary.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Republic news break on Right, we start with some international top stories right now. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken reiterated Washington's support for Israel in the ongoing conflict with Hamas and said that while Israel has the right to defend itself as a democracy, there is the right to protect civilians. The U.S. House passed a bill to provide $14.3 billion in aid to Israel amid the ongoing war with Hamas. It is expected to set up a clash, however, with the Democratic-led Senate. Now, it is said that the episode is an early leadership test for newly elected Speaker Mike Johnson. Israel Defense Forces released on Thursday several videos of combat activity in Gaza Strip as troops prepare to enter Gaza City. The IDF reported that over 130 terrorists have been thwarted in recent hours and that the troops struck terrorist infrastructure and destroyed large numbers of weapons. Blasts could be heard and flares visible in the night sky over Gaza as the war between Israel and Hamas continues. The Palestinian death toll in the Israel-Hamas war has crossed over 9,061. The United States has been flying surveillance drones over Gaza in an attempt to search for captives taken by Hamas following the October 7 attack on Israel. The number of journalists killed covering the Israel-Gaza conflict has risen to 36. The toll includes 31 Palestinians, 4 Israelis and 1 Lebanese. Russia will send a shipment of 28 tons containing humanitarian aid to the Gaza Strip. According to the Russian Emergency Situations Ministry, the aid consists of medicine, hemostatic agents as well as dressing materials and will be handed over to representatives of the Egyptian Red Crescent Society for further shipment to the Gaza Strip. US President Joe Biden and his top advisors are warning Israel with growing force that it will become increasingly difficult for it to pursue its military goals in Gaza as a global outcry intensifies about the scale of humanitarian suffering there. In a short break, we'll get you the latest on what's happening in the cash for query scam. The ethics panel member says there is no question of another chance to Mahua Moitra, who misbehaved during her deposition on Thursday. And schools shut, curbs on construction, and Delhi chokes due to severe air quality index.
Co-powered by Tata EV. Move with meaning.
हर खरीदारी के साथ एक गोल्ड कॉइन मुफ्त। हैप्पी दिवाली! कल्याण ज्वेलर्स।
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
जब मां सरयू के घाटों को दिव्य दीपमालाओं से सजाया जाए, वो दीपोत्सव है। दीपों की असंख्य ज्योतियां जब अवधपुरी सजाए, वो दीपोत्सव है। जब श्री राम की जय जयकार से संपूर्ण अयोध्या धाम गूंजित हो उठे और हर मन मंत्रमुग्ध हो जाए, वो दीपोत्सव है। 2017 से शुरू हुआ दीपोत्सव हर साल एक नया कीर्तिमान गढ़ रहा है। विकास पथ पर अग्रसर योगी सरकार जहां एक तरफ अयोध्या को आधुनिक बना रही है, वहीं दूसरी तरफ सनातन परंपराओं को संजोने का कार्य कर रही है। दिव्य दीपोत्सव से दैदीप्यमान है श्री राम जन्मभूमि। विकास के प्रकाश से प्रकाशमान है श्री राम जन्मभूमि। आइए आस्था के असंख्य दीपों से सुसज्जित इस दीपोत्सव के साक्षी बने और प्रभु श्री राम का अभिनंदन करें।
श्री राम को नमन है, श्री राम का वंदन है।
हूबहू तू मुझसा है, रंग भरा एक किस्सा है। तू वो यार है, तू ही त्योहार है।
हर कार में है त्योहार। मारुति सुजुकी अरीना, फाइंड योर मैच।
मुथूट फाइनेंस, भारत का नंबर 1 सबसे भरोसेमंद फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज ब्रांड। गोल्ड लोन के लिए अभी कॉल करें 1-800-313-1212। इस दिवाली सब दिखेंगे फ्रेश, सब करेंगे ग्लो।
जब सोप पे बाय 2 गेट 1 फ्री मिलेगा। आ गया स्मार्ट बाजार फेस्टिवल सेल 1 से 15 नवंबर।
फेस्टिवल को बेस्टिवल बनाइए, स्मार्ट बाजार चलिए।
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news updates from across the country, only on Republic TV.
Republic news break on Congress divide and rule video sets the election campaign agenda. BJP slams Congress over strategy to polarize Muslim votes in Rajasthan. Ethics panel member says there is no question of another chance to Mahua Moitra, who misbehaved on Thursday during her deposition. Schools shut, curbs on construction as Delhi chokes due to severe air quality index. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists, says 130 Hamas terrorists killed. The U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken arrives in Tel Aviv, expected to call for pauses in fighting to allow aid into Gaza during visit. The BJP has released a video that shows a senior Congress leader talking about Muslim vote polarization. Now, the video that was first broken on Republic Kannada shows Karnataka Congress Minister Zamir Ahmed talking about Congress's strategy to garner Muslim votes in poll-bound Rajasthan. The video has become the #1 talking point this election season, and the BJP has slammed the Congress party over this. Here's that controversial video that has now snowballed into a political storm. Take a listen.
भाई कर्नाटका के अंदर एकजुट होकर मुसलमान कैसे वोट करा? एकजुट होने का मकसद इतना ही है, जो 3.5 साल के अंदर जो बीजेपी की जो हुकूमत थी, जो बीजेपी वालों ने जो मुसलमान को जो टारगेट किया, जैसे हिजाब का मसला ले लो, लाउड स्पीकर का मसला ले लो, हलाल कट का मसला ले लो, जाते जाते ये 2B रिजर्वेशन जो हमारा 4% का था, जब हमारे वीरप्पन मोइली जब चीफ मिनिस्टर थे 93 के अंदर जो रिजर्वेशन दिया था 4%, जाते जाते वो भी निकाल दी उन्होंने। यानी वो देखते हुए अवाम भी बेजार थी और उधर कर्नाटका की अवाम एक डरी हुई हालत में थी। समझ भी नहीं आता था क्या करना करके। अभी मस्जिदों में आजान बंद कर दी गई, हिजाब डाल के बच्चे लोग स्कूल नहीं जा सकते थे, इन्हें हलाल कट यानी जो मुसलमान जो गोश्त बेचता जो है वो लेना नहीं करके ये करके इन्हें हर तरीके से जो जुल्म करना वो जुल्म लगातार 3.5 साल से करते हैं। वो करने की वजह क्या है? इनको क्या मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देके, मुसलमानों को तकलीफ देने करके प्रचार करके उनको हिंदू का वोट लेना है। कैसा है? अमीन साहब से भी कल बता रहा था, हम लोग ये लगातार जो इनके जुल्मात देख के हम लोग लगातार 6-8 महीने से इंडोर मीटिंग करते थे। कभी हम लोग दिखा रहे नहीं हम लोग क्या करते करके, हम किसको दिखा रहे? कासिम बाबा अच्छी तरह से जाते, मैं हम लोग जो भी कंटेंट करते डेवलपमेंट में कासिम बाबा सबको बताता था। इन्हें हर उलमा इकराम को लेके, हर मस्जिद के मौजूद के इमाम सारे को कॉन्फ्रेंस में लेके, खासकर इस बार चुनाव के अंदर जो हमारे पहली बार मेरे हिसाब से कर्नाटक इधर कैसा माहौल है मेरे को मालूम नहीं, कर्नाटका के अंदर वो जमात के साथियों को लेके काम के पहली बार हम लोग हमारा 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी है। साहब ये सुनना, 224 कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी के अंदर हम लोग ने क्या कर दिए, टीम बनाकर क्या कर दिए, एक टीम। ये रिकॉर्ड बढ़ा नहीं बढ़ा, कर्नाटक तो बढ़ा।
That's the divide and rule video, viewers. And now Tom Vadakan of BJP is joining us on the phone line for more. Mr. Vadakan, you just heard that, there's a row over this divide and rule video. We can clearly hear the Karnataka minister belongs to the Congress party talking about secret meetings. He's talking about meeting imams. He's also talking about, working with the Jamaat and, polarizing the people, polarizing the votes in Rajasthan right ahead of the elections. How do you react to this?
Well, we've always said this. Divide and rule has been the theme, the policy, the philosophy, and ideology of the Congress party. They have been doing it not from now. They have a history for it, and they do it during elections primarily to win. But these things don't work because we have a government which is reaching out to the last man, and we don't ask him his religion, caste, or creed. So we believe that people who receive the benefits of the government without it being diluted, like Rajiv Gandhi said, if I spend 100 rupees, what reaches the bottom last man on the ladder is about 15 rupees. Now, this is the kind of issue that India has seen, suffered, and no more will we take it, because this is essentially an exercise to divide people, create riots, trigger riots, and then try to garner votes. This has been a tradition, and now the young man will go, not so young man, Rahul Gandhi will go abroad, meet Soros, and make his plots thicker.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Bhatakan, for joining us there on the broadcast over that divide and rule video that Republic Kannada broke first. And now, of course, there is a political face-off that is emerging over the same. All right, now we're getting in some breaking news. The Noida Police booked 6 people, including YouTuber Elvish Yadav, who's a Big Boss winner as well, under the charges of a Wildlife Protection Act and criminal conspiracy of the IPC for allegedly providing snake venom opioids at a party in Noida, that is the national capital region. Now, Elvish Yadav has now reacted to the incident, saying that he is not involved in this incident. Take a listen to what Elvish Yadav had to say.
हाँ जी गाइज़, मैं हूँ आपका अपना एल्विश यादव और मैं सुबह उठा, मैंने देखा कि कैसे कैसे न्यूज़ फैल रही है मेरे खिलाफ। ऑल ओवर मीडिया में ये चीज़ हो रखी है, एल्विश यादव अरेस्ट हो गए, एल्विश यादव नशीले पदार्थ के साथ ऐसे ऐसे पकड़े गए। ये सारी चीज़ें जो मेरे खिलाफ फैल रही हैं, जितने भी आरोप मेरे ऊपर लगे हैं भाई, सारे बेबुनियाद हैं, सारे फेक हैं, 1% भी इनमें सच्चाई नहीं है। मैं पूरा सहयोग करने के लिए तैयार हूँ यूपी पुलिस के साथ, और मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा यूपी पुलिस को, पूरे प्रशासन को, माननीय मुख्यमंत्री जी योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को, कि मेरी 1% भी 0.1% भी अगर इस चीज़ में इन्वॉल्वमेंट मिल जाती है, मैं सारी जिम्मेदारी लेने को तैयार हूँ। और मीडिया से रिक्वेस्ट है, कृपा करके जब तक आपके पास ठोस सबूत ना हो जाए एल्विश यादव अरेस्टेड, जो सारी चीज़ें आप लिख रहे हो, प्लीज़ मेरा नाम ख़राब ना करें। और ये जितने भी इल्ज़ाम लगे हैं, इनसे मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं है, दूर दूर तक, 100 मील तक मेरा कोई लेना देना नहीं। अगर ये प्रूव होते हैं तो मैं उसकी जिम्मेदारी लेने के लिए तैयार हूँ।
So that was YouTuber and Big Boss OTT winner Elvish Yadav, who denies involvement into the matter. My colleague Sambhav Sharma joins us on the phone line for more. Sambhav, tell us more about this case. All right, Sandeep, I beg your pardon. Sandeep is joining us on the broadcast. Sandeep, tell us more about this case. What has really happened? What are the charges against Elvish Yadav, to which he is saying right now that he is not involved in this and it's a bogus case?
Yes, it is being said that this is an action of Noida Police, and in fact the case has been registered in Noida against 5 people. A rave party was arranged, and in fact the Noida Police in fact trapped the people who had arranged this very party, and in fact dangerous snakes like cobra and their venoms were recovered. Around 20 milliliters of venom was also recovered. Now, what is the kind of party and what happens in this very addiction? In this very party, the people pay around 10,000 to 20,000 to get a snake bite on their tongue. Now, it is being said that this is the very costliest addiction that we can say, or
There seems to be a problem with that audio connection. We'll try and reconnect. But, he was telling you, Sandeep was telling us about the rave party and the alleged use of venom, the snake venom that was used. It's used as an intoxicant. And that is what was happening allegedly in this party that was happening in NCR's Noida. There was an NGO also involved in informing the police about it. So Noida Police also conducted that raid. Several of his aides have been arrested already. There has also allegedly, there's talk about the wedding villa that was being used for this rave party. There were foreigners. There were foreign female from foreign countries that were also present at the rave party, allegedly. And Elvish Yadav has now denied all charges.
से है कि पुलिस और फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट खुद ब खुद ज़ीरो इनिशिएटिव लेती है जानवरों के मामले में, लेकिन जानवरों के साथ जितने क्राइम्स होते हैं यहाँ से लेकर के रेप तक वो NGOs को करना पड़ता है। एक हम लोगों ने बनाया था एक ऑफिस जिसका नाम है वाइल्ड लाइफ क्राइम कंट्रोल ब्यूरो WCCB। वो उसको बने हुए करीबन 15 साल हो गए, आज तक वो बंदे दफ्तर से बाहर निकले नहीं। तो NGOs काम करते हैं, लेकिन मैं खुश हूँ कि पुलिस ने एकदम रिस्पॉन्ड किया और फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट ने भी। He should go to jail, beta. This is a grade 1 crime, 7 years in jail. It's a wildlife crime. See, you must understand कि cobras, when they lose their venom, they die. Because जो venom होता है, उनको खाना digest करने के लिए भगवान ने दिया है या सृष्टि ने दिया है। जब आप venom निकालेंगे, तो ये कुछ खा नहीं पाते, और जब वो खा नहीं पाते, वो भूख से मर जाते। तो आप जब वेनम निकालते हो तो मान लो कि जानवर भी मर गया, और इस देश में बहुत कम कोबरा और बहुत कम पाइथन्स रह गए। इसीलिए सरकार ने इनको शेड्यूल 1 पर डाला। इनको पकड़ना, इस्तेमाल करना, ओन करना संगीन जुर्म माना जाता है।
So that was Menaka Gandhi. Remember the PFA, the People for Animals, is the organization, the NGO that is associated with Menaka Gandhi, and Gaurav Gupta of the PFA was one of the complainants in this matter. So that is the latest we have right now. Harsha is joining us. I'm told Harsha is joining us live on the broadcast for more. Harsha, this is of course a very serious case, isn't it? I mean, he's a Big Boss OTT winner. He is quite popular amongst the youth, Elvish Yadav. And now we have his aides being arrested. He also is booked into this matter for a rave party where, in fact, this is not just any other drugs that are used, but the snake venom is used, and there are snakes and cobras that have also been found there.
Rightly stated, Rakshita. Now we are getting to know that at the rave party in Noida, which was held in the farmhouse in Noida, there cobras, pythons, and snake venom was used as a in a form of a drug in the Noida rave party. And 5 accused have been arrested after police officials were tipped off by the PFA, and it was PFA who received complaint from the animal welfare officer Gaurav Gupta. After that, PFA tipped forest departmental official and the Noida police. After that, a raid took place in the farmhouse in Noida, and then from there snake venom, cobras and pythons were recovered in that raid. And it was got to know that the snake venom was being used in the form of a drug. And now I am right now standing at the residence of Menaka Gandhi, Rakshita, right now, and Menaka Gandhi, who is also the member of the PFA, this the animal welfare organization, People for Animal. Menaka Gandhi is associated with this organization, and she clearly stated that there are legal repercussions and the jail of almost 7 years in this crime, and there is stringent action of the IPCs against those who catch a snake and use them for their personal benefits in any sort of form, and therefore 7 years of jail could be given to Elvish Yadav. And she's also stating that there could be bigger racket behind this, and more people could be involved in such rave parties. And the rave parties are not only happening in Noida but also in different parts of the country, majorly in Delhi, NCR, Mumbai and other places. She also stated that right now Elvish Yadav is on the run, and police has constituted team to find and nab Elvish Yadav. And right now we have also got a post from Elvish Yadav which we saw, where he stated and refuted from all the allegations, stating that he is not the accused, he doesn't know anything about the rave party, and he refuted from the allegations leveled against the OTT YouTuber Elvish Yadav, because the accused who are in the police custody clearly stated to the police official that it was Elvish Yadav's manager who arranged the rave party and the snake venom and the cobras as well. So now we know that the Noida police team is also searching to nab Elvish Yadav. The police are raiding different locations related to Elvish Yadav in Noida, Delhi, NCR as well. And the team further could also plan to go to Mumbai if they get to know that Elvish Yadav is in Mumbai. Mumbai. But right now, Menka Gandhi has clearly stated that the BJP, because the political bickering has also started in this matter, Rakshita, what we know so far, because Congress is saying that Haryana CM Khattar is protecting Elvish Yadav. But Menka Gandhi has refuted all these allegations levelled by the opposition parties, stating that no BJP leader is protecting Elvish Yadav. Elvish Yadav was doing all these things to gain name and fame and popularity on social media platform by making such videos of a snake, and therefore a stringent action will be taken against him. Now we have to wait and watch, Rakshita, that Noida Police, when they nab Elvish Yadav, and more story will be cleared exactly what happened and how this Big Boss OTT YouTuber Elvish Yadav is linked with the entire racket, where the snakes are taken to the rave parties and the farmhouses, where the youths are called, the foreigners are called, and the venom is used as a form of a drug. Back to you.
Harsha, at least five of his aides have been arrested, and you were saying that his manager, Elvish Yadav's manager, had organized this party. Was Elvish Yadav present there at the party?
Right now, it's not clear, because at the time when police raided the farmhouse, Elvish Yadav was not there. But a day before, Elvish Yadav was present in the farmhouse, in one of the farmhouses in Noida, and he had made his video along with the cobra, and there was a foreigner also standing with Elvish Yadav. Those are the videos of Elvish Yadav which has come up from the farmhouse in Noida. But at that time, Rakshita, when the raid took place in the rave party, at that time Elvish Yadav was not present there. Police are suspecting that Elvish Yadav got a tip and got to know that the police officials are coming, and therefore he fled from that very spot, the rave party, and therefore only 5 accused were arrested. But our sources in the police confirm us that the accused who have been arrested and the manager of Elvish Yadav have confirmed to the police that Elvish Yadav was in that party, and he was and he was there in the party, and he ran 30 or 40 minutes before the police officials came. That makes the picture very clear that Elvish Yadav is the one who organized this party. He is also one of the accused, because 5 have been arrested, and now it's Elvish Yadav who is on run and who is running from the police officials and now taking to the social media platform to to put his point. Back to you.
Right. All right. Thank you so much, Harsha, for joining us on that story. We'll keep coming back to you for more as you continue to get all the details and updates on that. So that is the latest we have, viewers. Elvish Yadav and his team have gone incommunicado as per sources. Elvish Yadav is absconding. However, he has put out his own side via a YouTube video, via social media, posting a video saying that he appeals to the government of Uttar Pradesh as well and the authorities that to conduct an investigation. But he is not, he's innocent, he is not involved in this, and this is a bogus case. These are false charges against him.
हाँ जी गाइज, मैं हूँ आपका अपना एल्विश यादव, और मैं सुबह उठा, मैंने देखा कि कैसे कैसे न्यूज़ फैल रही है मेरे खिलाफ। ऑल ओवर मीडिया में ये चीज़ हो रखी है, एल्विश यादव अरेस्ट हो गया, एल्विश यादव नशील
20 ml स्नेक वेमन बरामद हुआ है। इसमें अभी एक जो नामजद है उनके विषय में हमारी टीम काम कर रही है। जो भी इसमें दोषी होगा उसके विरुद्ध कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
सर, तो एल्विश यादव का नाम इस पूरे मामले में निकलकर सामने आया है। क्या एल्विश यादव को भी पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया जाएगा? क्या उनको लाने के लिए टीमें निकल चुकी हैं नोएडा?
हाँ, हर बिंदु पे हमारी टीम काम कर रही है। जो भी इसमें दोषी होगा उसके विरुद्ध कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
अच्छा सर, आखिरी सवाल है कि रेव पार्टी का नाम निकलकर सामने आ रहा है। ये जो सांप है, इनके जहर को रेव पार्टी, तो क्या इसके पहले भी पूछताछ में ऐसी बात निकलकर सामने आई कि ऐसे सांपों का इस्तेमाल रेव पार्टी में किया जाता था एल्विश यादव द्वारा?
अभी जब तक हम एल्विश यादव को ऐसे संपर्क न कर लें तब तक ये प्राथमिक तौर पे कह पाना मुश्किल है। लेकिन हम सभी बिंदुओं का परीक्षण कर रहे हैं और सभी तक हमारी तकनीकी टीम इस पे काम कर रही है, और जो भी बिंदु प्रकाश में आएगा आप लोगों के समक्ष रखा जाएगा।
ठीक है सर, एल्विश यादव ने इस पे रिएक्शन दिया है अपना, बोला है कि हम नोएडा पुलिस के साथ पूरी तत्परता से सपोर्ट करेंगे नोएडा पुलिस को।
अब इस विषय में क्या कह सकता हूँ, तो उनका कथन है।
बहुत शुक्रिया। तो विशाल पांडे को सुन रहे थे, वीडियो जर्नलिस्ट एजाज के साथ विशाल पांडे, रिपब्लिक भारत, नोएडा।
All right, we have some more breaking news coming in. Sources suggest that Elvish Yadav and his team, including his secretary, have gone incommunicado. Their mobile phones are switched off. They cannot be reached. They are absconding, and the police are out to find them. They are out to get them. The Elvish Yadav and his team are unreachable. They are incommunicado. They are absconding after this case was registered against them. It's a serious case that involves drugs, that involves snake venoms. And right now, that is the big breaking we have, as even our colleague Vishal Pandey was getting us reaction of the police into the matter, saying that the hunt is on for Elvish Yadav and his team. That is the big breaking news right now. What we have, viewers, this is an incident reported from Noida, that is a district in Uttar Pradesh. It's in NCR, and now the rave party was held in Noida. And police has registered FIRs against several aides of Elvish Yadav and Elvish Yadav himself. However, he denies his involvement in this.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
ED is conducting searches at 25 locations across Rajasthan in the Jal Jeevan Mission case. The Income Tax Department officials conducted searches at premises related to Tamil Nadu Minister E.V. Velu. Currently, the IT search is underway at a financial institution in the Gandhipuram area of Perur district. ED team conducted a raid at the residence of a man, Asim alias Bappa, in Bhilai of Durg district last night in connection with Mahadev betting app case. Air quality in Noida continues to deteriorate. AQI in Noida, Sector 125 at 400 is in a very poor category. In Sector 62 at 483, Sector 1 at 413, Sector 116 at 415 in the severe category. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi carried out sprinkling of water in city's Lodhi Road area as a measure against the rise in AQI. As per the CPCB, that is the Pollution Board, air quality across Delhi has deteriorated to severe category. With Delhi haze, along with Delhi, haze has engulfed Mumbai as well, as the air quality in the city deteriorates. The air quality in Mumbai has been deteriorating over the past few days, in fact. Just hours after BJP released the third list of the candidates for Rajasthan polls, BJP released a list of 2 candidates for the upcoming elections in Rajasthan. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists, says 130 Hamas terrorists killed. And U.S. State Secretary Antony Blinken arrives in Tel Aviv today, expected to call for pauses, inviting to allow aid into Gaza during his visit.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
मैडम सर, छुट्टी चाहिए थी।
क्यों?
दिवाली की गिफ्ट्स खरीदने। अब सबकी पसंद अलग-अलग, तो 10 जगह घूमना पड़ेगा ना।
मिश्रा जी, बताइए।
स्मार्ट बाजार फेस्टिवल सेल में हर गिफ्टिंग आइटम एक ही जगह मिल जाएगा।
वो भी सबसे कम दाम में।
तो अब छुट्टी का क्या करोगे?
सोच के आई है, चलिए।
आ गया फेस्टिवल सेल 1 से 15 नवंबर। इस दिवाली सारी गिफ्ट आइटम सबसे कम दाम पे चाहिए।
स्मार्ट बाजार चलिए।
The point when I was on the podium is when it changed my perspective about racing in general. I was like, until then I was just doing it for passion and just enjoying it. But then when I decided that it has to turn into a profession, it becomes a very narrow lane after that. You just have to have one focus. Everything else has to work around to that one goal.
Catch Techno Phantom V Plus 5G presents Women Pioneers of India only on Republic TV.
This Diwali, New Hawkins, good old friends, fun times again.
What are you watching, Dad?
Don't you often say, think before investing in the stock market? So I'm trying to gain some knowledge.
From whom?
That's this stocks expert. Makes great educational videos. Gives good investment tips too.
Dad, don't rely on such videos. Do your own research or contact a SEBI-registered investment advisor. In the name of education, some influencers often misguide investors. You will have to bear the losses.
Hey Alexa, start the robo.
Introducing Forbes Robo Vacuum Cleaner. Daily cleaning as easy as 1, 2, 3. It dry vacuums, even wet mops, and recharges automatically. Get the Forbes Robo Vacuum Cleaner from Eureka Forbes.
With 49 studios, Woodfill has revolutionized the Indian modular kitchen industry by bringing the best of Europe for Indian homes. Visit the nearest store for a new design and a quote.
Welcome back. The Enforcement Directorate conducted fresh searches in pole-bound Rajasthan, including at the premises of a senior IS officer as part of its money laundering investigation into the alleged Jal Jeevan Mission scam. Here's a full report.
के जल जीवन मिशन में भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर के ईडी की कार्रवाई और तेज हो चुकी है। आईएएस सुबोध अग्रवाल, सीनियर आईएएस हैं सुबोध अग्रवाल, उनके घर पर ईडी की रेड हुई है। उनकी पत्नी है रोली अग्रवाल, आईआरएस हैं, और यहाँ तस्वीरें देख सकते हैं। ईडी की 2 से 3 टीमें जो हैं अभी अंदर सर्च कर रही हैं, बातचीत कर रही हैं, और सुबोध अग्रवाल जो कि सीनियर आईएएस हैं उनसे पूछताछ चल रही है। यानी कि जल जीवन मिशन में भ्रष्टाचार को लेकर के जो शिकायतें हुई थी उसको लेकर के अब ईडी ने बड़ी मछलियों को पकड़ना शुरू कर दिया है, पूछताछ शुरू कर दी है। और ऐसा पहली बार हुआ है राजस्थान में कि जब छोटे ठेकेदार और छोटे अधिकारियों के ऊपर जब शिकंजा ईडी ने कसा था, तो उसके बाद अब निगाहें सुबोध अग्रवाल के ऊपर थी। और सुबोध अग्रवाल आईएएस जिनका सरकारी आवास ये है, और उनके घर पर ईडी की रेड हुई है, पूछताछ चल रही है। और पूछताछ के बाद में किस तरीके से ईडी क्या लेकर के निकलेगी ये देखना दिलचस्प होगा। बहरहाल एक बड़ी कार्रवाई जो है वो अब ईडी कर चुकी है। इससे पहले एसीबी ने ईडी के अधिकारी को जब पकड़ा था तो चुनावी माहौल में कहीं ना कहीं सरगर्मियां जो हैं वो बहुत तेज हो चुकी थी, जिसको लेकर के कहीं ना कहीं ये सवाल उठ रहा था कि ईडी के कुछ अधिकारी जो हैं वो भ्रष्टाचार में लिप्त हैं। लेकिन अब सुबह सुबह राजस्थान के अलग अलग इलाकों में छोटे ठेकेदार जो जल जीवन मिशन से जुड़े हुए थे उनके ऊपर भी ईडी की कार्रवाई हुई है।
A short break. On the other side, the ethics panel member in the Cash for Query scam says there is no question of another chance to Mahua Moitra, who misbehaved during her deposition on Thursday.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Hi guys, happy Diwali.
हर खरीदारी के साथ एक गोल्ड कॉइन मुफ्त। कल्याण ज्वेलर्स।
Motorola has been recognized as the best 5G smartphone brand in India in 2023 for its wide portfolio of industry-leading 5G smartphones cutting across affordable as well as premium price points. Motorola 5G smartphones are equipped with up to 13 5G bands covering all Indian and global bands for seamless connectivity. They also support super fast speeds with Motorola's advanced 5G technology and come with the best-in-class features and security that enables them to give the perfect 5G experience. So if you're thinking of buying a 5G smartphone, buy a Motorola smartphone.
जब डेटा ब्रीच अलर्ट के बिना हो हैकर्स के पास अथॉरिटी, फिर किस बात की साइबर सिक्योरिटी। क्विक हील, आज के लाइफ की प्रायोरिटी साइबर सिक्योरिटी।
हेलो मोटो।
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news update from across the country only on Republic TV.
About the Israeli forces has it and they are on their way.
रॉकेट जो है वो यहाँ पर दागे जा रहे हैं और वो देखिए आप हमारे सिर के ऊपर से पास में जो है वो यहाँ पे मिसाइल्स गिरी है।
इजराइल अब ये इंतजार कर रहा है कि जैसे ही सभी लोगों को बाहर लेकर आया जाएगा, आतंकी को खत्म करने को लेकर जो स्ट्रैटेजी इजराइल ने बनाई है उसकी तैयारी भी की जाएगी।
ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಮಾಸ್ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಘರ್ಷ 12ನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ದಿಟ್ಟ ವರದಿಯನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು
गोलियों की बौछार हमास के आतंकियों द्वारा कर दी गई।
So there is an alert. There is an alert which has been given.
Viewers, top headlines tracking right now. Republic news break on Congress divide and rule video sets the election campaign agenda. Noida Police books YouTuber Elvish Yadav for providing venom at Rave party. BJP MP fires questions and Mahua tears apart her OTP defense on parliamentary account login. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists, say 130 Hamas terrorists killed. US Secretary of State in Tel Aviv wants to mediate for a temporary ceasefire. Viewers, let's go straight to the top story we're tracking right now as we're getting more updates in the Mahua payoff scam. The Mahua Moitra has compromised login plot is only getting bigger and bigger. The BJP MP Nishikant Dubey has now fired questions at Mahua Moitra, asking her 5 questions on compromise of the login ID. That is right, viewers. Big updates coming on Republic TV, where we are seeing that another development in the Mahua payoff scam probe. Nishikant Dubey firing questions at Mahua And these questions are about the login, the Dubai login, which she is being questioned on. That how did it even happen in the first place? Nishikant Dubey firing questions at Mahua Moitra, viewers. And 5 questions have been asked. 5 questions. Let's go straight to Harsha is joining us live right now. Harsha, I'm coming to you. Harsha, we have seen so much of drama yesterday after Mahua Moitra's questioning. Now, if you could take our viewers through exactly what Nishikant Dubey has said. And he wants to ask her some very pointed questions on how her login ID was compromised, Harsha.
So Shivangi, now Mahua Moitra seems to be trapped in her own lies because which she has been selling since day one when Nishikant Dubey first complained to the Lok Sabha speaker regarding what compromise she made with the NIC login credential when she shared with business conglomerate Darshan Hiranandani. And now Nishikant Dubey is posing straight 5 questions to Mahua Moitra that why did she compromise with the security, why did she jeopardize with the security, national security of the country, why did she share the login credentials with Darshan Hiranandani, and till now no word has come from Mahua Moitra. She has not answered to any questions on why did she share the NIC login credential. And let me tell you, Shivangi, yesterday also in that meeting, Mahua Moitra mostly was speaking on a personal relation with Jai Anand Dihadrai, and she didn't respond on how much cash and expensive gifts did she receive from Darshan Hiranandani. And the other members of the ethics committee panel also stated that it was Mahua who started speaking that it is because of the revenge which is being taken by Jai Anand Dihadrai that the baseless allegation has been posed against her. But she has not taken anything. Although Mahua Moitra was also shown the report from the IT ministry, the report which came regarding the IP address which was accessed 47 times in Dubai. But continuously Mahua Moitra was evading all the questions of the ethics committee panel, and now playing women cards from the time when meeting began in the ethics committee. Now Nishikant Dubey in the morning also stated that Mahua Moitra was only posed questions regarding Darshan Hiranandani, and if personal questions were asked, if Mahua Moitra can prove that, then he will retire from the politics. This is the straight hit at Mahua Moitra which came from Nishikant Dubey in morning, and now also Nishikant Dubey has posed straight 5 questions to Mahua Moitra, stating that she has to respond. Why did she compromise with the national security? Why did she compromise by sharing login details? How many times did Darshan Hiranandani drafted the questions for Mahua Moitra, and on when parliament session, what were the parliament session when Mahua Moitra spoke and raised the questions which were drafted by Darshan Hiranandani? What was the exact timeline when Darshan Hiranandani was given the login credential? Was it on 2019 when first she became the member of parliament, or was it in 2020 or the end of 2019? So he's also asking about the timelines, but till now Mahua Moitra is also only attacking the ethics committee chairman by stating that the undignified questions were posed to Mahua Moitra. The questions were demeaning to her, and also the line of questioning was inappropriate. Although, however, Republic has also spoken to Vinod Sonkar, the chairman of the ethics committee. Republic also spoke to the other members of the ethics committee. They clearly stated that the attitude of Mahua Moitra was ill towards ethics committee panel, and also they stated that Mahua Moitra used unparliamentary language for the chairman of the ethics committee. So now it seems like Mahua Moitra is trapped in her own lies, and she is trying to play the women card. This is what continuously the BJP leaders who were in the ethics committee have been stating. Back to you.
Absolutely, absolutely, Harsha. What we see right now is Nishikant Dubey asking those 5 questions. But now let's go ahead and play out this latest visual that we have got of Mahua Moitra. Remember, yesterday we saw how much drama took place when she had stormed out of that ethics panel meet, and she was extremely angry. Let's play out these visuals.
Outside my house. This is not. I'm just doing my job. Ask me outside my house. Your work is not to stop me. This is my work. I just want to speak to you once. Now, one question, please. Ask me outside my house. This is not. I'm just doing my job. Ask me outside my house. Your work is not to stop me. This is my work. I just want to speak to you once. Now, one question.
to Simran, who's joining us live right now. Simran, we saw that entire sequence there where you tried to ask some questions to Mahua Moitra. It looks like she stormed out. What response did you get this time today when you tried to pose some questions?
Well, this is not the first time today when we try to reach out to her. We have been trying to reach out to her since many days, and this is what her responses have been, straight up coming outside from her residence. We have been asking her why the NIC credentials were compromised, and this is what she has been calling this entire approach to seek out responses. Like she is saying that it's harassment. This is harassment, and you should not do what this is our job to ask her, and this is the questions that were put out to her, that why were the NIC credentials were compromised. She totally refused to answer these, and as my colleague Harsha has also pointed out, that her lies have been exposed after Nishikant Dubey has thrown an open challenge directly, asking her to show the proof that she has been subjected to some sort of verbal harassment also by being subjected to answer such questions in the presence of the ethics committee. And this is also now her response stands to be like, because if there is nothing that she can also defend her part on, she must come out and definitely have an answer and official response to it. And especially when we have tried to speak to her in regards with if the login credentials which were appointed also in the ethics parliament committee were compromised, she said that she doesn't want to speak, and this is what she calls as an harassment, because if questions were pointed out to her, this is what the response has been coming out. We have been continuously trying to ask her if her login credentials were also being accessed from Dubai. And she clearly remains to be unanswered on such important questions, which have also serious repercussions, even as the Ethics Committee has mentioned, on the national security as well. Back to you.
All right, let's go to Harsha. Simran, absolutely Simran, you tried to ask some questions to her, and she has been brushing off questions from journalists for quite a while, because of course this scam is extremely serious. The allegations against Mahua Moitra are very, very serious. Harsha, let's come across to you. The latest coming in, of course, is the login plot, and we see that there are some questions which have already come in of what Nishikant Dubey wants to ask Mahua Moitra. Now, one of the questions is, did you receive the bill 2 days before its presentation in Parliament or not? And is the confidential paper of Joint Committee of Data Protection also available on this portal or not? These are some very important questions that Nishikant Dubey is asking. If you could take our viewers through these questions and why they are extremely important as the probe continues.
So Nishikant Dubey has, asking straight questions to Mahua Moitra, because Mahua Moitra is also the member in the Parliamentary Committee of IT and also in the Health and Family Welfare. And the Data Protection Bill was discussed in the with the committee, and there was the bill and there was the OTP or not. And did she share the credentials of the bill and the details of the bill with Darshan Hiranandani or not? Now Nishikant Dubey is asking the questions regarding the committee also, because in all these committee Mahua Moitra is there, and these are the important committees like IT, like Housing and Family Welfare, like the committee in which the data protection bill was also discussed before even getting passed in the last parliament session, where we saw it got passed from the Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha both. Now the questions which clearly Nishikant Dubey has asked to Mahua Moitra is that Mahua is a member of the IT Standing Committee in which Hiranandani has interest. Were all his confidential documents received without OTP or not? Because let me take you back, let me rewind this entire thing, Shivangi, for you, because Mahua Moitra stated that while the questions were being were drafted by her, it was uploaded by Darshan Hiranandani. Mahua Moitra was the one who got the OTP, and without her OTP, no one can upload the questions. So now Nishikant Dubey is posing all questions regarding OTP, that entire communication in the ministry, in the Parliament Committee, the Data Protection Bill and the details of the bill in IT Ministry, all those were uploaded without OTP or not, with OTP or without OTP, because here is the place where Mahua Moitra seems to lie from the day one regarding the OTP thing, because there was no OTP which came to her phone. Back to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Harsha, and thank you, Simran, for getting us all the details come in. Mahua payoff scam getting bigger and bigger. More details coming in. The Mahua payoff scam, more allegations coming in, and we're tracking this story very closely on Republic TV. Let's move ahead to the other stories that we are tracking right now.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
ED is conducting searches at 25 locations across Rajasthan in the Jal Jeevan Mission case. The Income Tax Department officials conducted searches at premises related to Tamil Nadu Minister E.V. Velu. Currently, the IT search is underway at a financial institution in the Gandhipuram area. ED team conducted a raid at the residence of a man, Asim alias Bappa, in Bhilai of Durg district last night in connection with the Mahadev betting apps case. Air quality in Noida continues to go worse and worse by the day. Now AQI in Noida is around 400 in very poor category in Sector 62, standing around 483, which is quite poor. The Municipal Corporation of Delhi carries out sprinkling of water in the city's Lodhi road area as a measure against the rise in AQI. As per the Central Pollution Control Board, air quality across Delhi has worsened to severe category. With Delhi haze engulfs Mumbai as well as the air quality is worsening, the air quality in Mumbai has been worsening too over the past few days. Hours after BJP releases a third list of the candidates for Rajasthan polls, BJP has released a list of 2 candidates for the upcoming elections in Rajasthan. Viewers, much more coming up on the side. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists. Say 130 Hamas terrorists have been killed. And US State Secretary Antony Blinken arrived in Tel Aviv a short while back, expected to call for pauses in fighting to allow aid into the Gaza area during the visit. Stay tuned.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
इक्विटी, डेट या गोल्ड, किसी एक को क्यों चुने जब तीनों एक स्कीम में मिले?
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेज ध्यानपूर्वक पढ़ें।
I have obsessed over the last 10 years in just figuring out how I can make young women more unstoppable. And as an entrepreneur, you're only as good as your last big product, your last financial year success. And that's why it's not a one-time breakthrough, but you have to keep doing it over and over again. And I think as Sugar, we've been able to do that because we're obsessed.
Catch Techno Phantom V Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India this weekend only on Republic TV.
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
पहचाना मुझे? मैं गुड्डी। मैं वही हूँ जो रोज मीलों दूर अपनी माँ के साथ कुएं से पानी लाने जाती थी। अब मेरी माँ मुझे रोज कुएं की ओर नहीं बल्कि स्कूल तक ले जाती है।
अरे किधर को चली सवारी? कुएं की तरफ तो नहीं?
अरे नहीं नहीं सरपंच दीदी, मोदी जी के प्रयास से कुएं पर जाना हुआ बीता हुआ कल। अब तो है हमारे यहाँ नल से शुद्ध जल।
बिल्कुल सही। प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी हमारी परेशानी समझकर इतना बड़ा काम तेजी से पूरा करवा रहे हैं। तभी तो हर घर में नल से शुद्ध जल आने से गांव की सभी बहनों और बेटियों को रोज पानी सर पर ढोकर लाने की परेशानी से मुक्ति मिली है। हाँ। और साथ ही बीमारियाँ भी बहुत कम हुई है।
वाह दीदी।
polarization.
India's first certified sustainable heart trolleys, made for nature and tested by nature. Uppercase, never ordinary.
In a journey that defines our dynamic future, Bharat embarks on a mission of shaping a new and determined nation. Witness a journey towards development where turning dreams into reality is not just a possibility, but a certainty. Join us on Bharat 2050, where unwavering commitment and self-reliance meet economically brilliant tomorrow.
Welcome back, viewers. As winter is approaching in the national capital, the air quality is getting worse. Authorities in New Delhi have shut all primary schools for 2 days amid worsening levels of air pollution. Air quality in the city dropped to severe levels for the first time this season on Thursday. As toxic air engulfs Delhi, the cabinet minister of the ruling Aam Aadmi Party said that they could not, I repeat, could not control the pollution completely. Now, Delhi Environment Minister Gopal Rai argued that the pollution in Delhi is a complex issue, wherein other neighboring states are also involved. That is right. Every year we see that this situation comes up. Once more, Delhiites have woken up to a very hazy morning, with the air quality in Delhi NCR region plunging into the severe category today. And as the quality of air is getting worse and worse, a thick haze is blanketing the skyline of the national capital. Those visuals coming on your screen as well. Let's go ahead and play out the reactions coming in.
योजनाओं पे लगातार काम हो रहा है और उसका परिणाम है कि दिल्ली के अंदर अगर पिछले साल देखें तो 13 ऐसे हॉट स्पॉट चिन्हित किए गए थे जिसमें लगातार प्रदूषण का स्तर बढ़ रहा था। इस बार उन 13 हॉट स्पॉट्स पे जो फोकस तरीके से काम किया गया, अब उनकी संख्या अगर हम देखें तो 4 या 5 के आसपास है, जहां पर जो लोकल सोर्सेज हैं उसमें ख़ास तौर से जो कंजेशन पॉइंट्स हैं या बायोमास बर्निंग है, वो 4-5 जगह पे केवल बचे हैं। पूरे दिल्ली के अंदर ही नहीं, पूरे उत्तर भारत के अंदर इस समय जो AQI का स्तर है, जिस तरह से मौसम ने एक ठहराव लिया है, उससे पूरे उत्तर भारत के अंदर एक ही स्थिति बनी हुई है। दिल्ली में तो बल्कि कई जगहों पे अगर 40 स्टेशन देखें तो 4 की स्थिति थोड़ी ख़राब है, बाकी जगह बाकी अगर NCR के राज्यों से देखें तो उससे बेहतर स्थिति दिल्ली के अंदर है। लेकिन जिस तरह का अभी अनुमान देखा जा रहा है कि अभी जो अगला 15 दिन है वो दिल्ली के लिए काफ़ी क्रिटिकल है। हवा की स्पीड जो है वो लो पे है और पूरी तरह से जो टेम्परेचर डाउन जा रहा है, दिल्ली का जो मेट्रोलॉजिकल कंडीशन है, तो एक्सपर्ट्स की ओपिनियन है कि अभी ये जो 15 दिन हैं ये काफ़ी क्रिटिकल हैं और उसको देखते हुए ही अब आज से दिल्ली के अंदर ग्रैब थ्योरी के नियम जो है लागू कर दिए गए हैं।
आज ऐसी मजबूरी हो चुकी है दिल्ली वासियों की कि वो एक गैस चेंबर में रह रहे हैं और इस गैस चेंबर को बनाने में अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की सरकार पूर्ण तरीके से जिम्मेदार है। हर जगह पर आप देखें AQI 500, 600, कई जगहों पर 700 के पार हो चुका है। अरविंद केजरीवाल ने कहा था कि पंजाब की पराली मुख्य रूप से जिम्मेदार है, हालांकि हम ये नहीं मानते थे, पंजाब की पराली को उन्होंने दोष दी। अब आम आदमी पार्टी की सरकार पंजाब में बनी है, वहाँ पर 750% पराली जलाने की घटनाएं बढ़ चुकी है, ये रिपोर्ट सामने आ चुकी है। और जो दिल्ली के मुख्य कारण है प्रदूषण के, जिसमें कि व्हीकुलर पोल्यूशन है, कंस्ट्रक्शन का डस्ट है, रोड का डस्ट है, इसके ऊपर अरविंद केजरीवाल ने कुछ नहीं किया है आज तक। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी बायो डिकम्पोजर लाकर पंजाब में छिड़कने वाले थे। 68 लाख रुपए का बायो डिकम्पोजर बना, 23 करोड़ रुपए उसके विज्ञापन पर खर्च हुए। पंजाब की पराली आज भी जल रही है और बढ़कर जल रही है। दिल्ली के अंदर वैक्यूम क्लीनर से सड़कों की स्वीपिंग होने वाली थी। दिल्ली में स्मोक टावर नाम के सफ़ेद हाथी लगाए गए हैं। 20-20, 24-24 करोड़ के ये स्मोक टावर लगाए गए हैं। वो स्मोक टावर पूर्ण तरीके से बंद है। दिल्ली में कहा गया कि कंस्ट्रक्शन के डस्ट से निपटने के लिए, कंस्ट्रक्शन के पोल्यूशन से निपटने के लिए, व्हीकुलर पोल्यूशन से निपटने के लिए अलग अलग कदम उठाएंगे। व्हीकल पोल्यूशन के लिए ज़रूरी था कि बसेस लाई जाए। कितनी बसेस खरीदी है दिल्ली सरकार ने? 11,000 बसेस खरीदने वाले थे। तो आज जो दिल्ली वासियों को सहना पड़ रहा है, मतलब कि गैस चेंबर में रहना पड़ रहा है, वो सीधे रूप से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी और उनकी सरकार की नाकामी की बदौलत है।
Viewers, much more coming up on the other side. Noida Police books YouTuber Elvish Yadav for providing venom at rave parties.
PC Chandra Jewelers presents Dhanteras Dhan Varsha offer. 25% off on jewelry making charges, 10% off on the value of diamonds and precious stones, 100 rupees off per gram of gold jewelry. Win attractive mega prizes. Offer valid till 11th November. Terms and conditions apply. Visit us today. PC Chandra Jewelers, a jewel of jewels.
सपनों का सफर शुरू होता है लक्ष्मी के पोल्ट्री फार्म से और जाता है रीमा के ट्रक तक, जो सिंधु की दुकान पर सही समय पर पहुंचता है। और व्यापार चलाने में साइना की मदद करता है। और अनु को देता है ऊंची उड़ान। इसाफ के साथ सपनों की कड़ियां जुड़ती ही जाती हैं।
The power to dream bigger. Isaf Small Finance Bank. Joy of banking.
दीदी नाराज है। वो गाड़ी बेची थी ना मैंने, जीजाजी भी मूड में थे खरीदने के। ऑफर भी किया था, पर ट्रू वैल्यू के आगे नॉट सो गुड हो गया। और वैसे भी जीजाजी थोड़ी करवाते, इजी आरसी ट्रांसफर।
हमारे 50 लाख से ज्यादा कस्टमर्स जानते हैं, रिश्तेदारी में नहीं। गाड़ी बिकती है सिर्फ ट्रू वैल्यू पे।
मारुति सुजुकी ट्रू वैल्यू।
ये सब क्या है?
शनाया और शिवा।
शिवा।
अर्फी। सुना है तुम दोनों ने घर बनाया है।
हाँ, पिंक वाला।
घर की नींव में क्या लगता है?
हमारा प्यार।
प्यार नहीं, कमजोर TMT का बार होगा। रॉकेट सिंह।
अर्फी। लेकिन हमने तो एकदम सॉलिड TMT बार लगाया है।
मतलब रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार। जंग से न माने हार, रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार है बिल्कुल रेडी।
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news update from across the country only on Republic TV.
A very good afternoon. We are live in Breaking Republic TV. I'm Rakshita Mishra with you. Let's get started with all the top stories making headlines at this hour. Republic news break on Congress divide and rule video sets the election campaign agenda. Noida Police booked YouTuber Elvish Yadav for providing venom, snake venom at the rave party. BJP MP fires questions at Mahua Moitra, tears apart here. OTP defense on tears the defense on parliamentary account login. With AQI over 700, Delhi chokes due to pollution, schools shut, temporary ban on construction. Israeli troops continue to wage fierce battle against Hamas terrorists, says 130 terrorists killed. US Secretary of State in Tel Aviv wants to mediate for a temporary ceasefire. And a big story we're tracking at this hour. The winner of the popular reality show Big Boss OTT 2, Elvish Yadav, has been booked by the Noida Police for hosting rave parties with the banned snake venom and foreign women in Noida. Now, the police conducted a sting operation and arrested 5 members of his gang. A case has been registered against 6 named and other unknown accused at the Sector 49 police station in Noida. The FIR was filed under various sections of the IPC and the Wildlife Protection Act. Police say they used to collect a hefty sum of money for supplying the venom at parties. Elvish Yadav and his team are currently absconding. Their phones are now switched off as well, so they are incommunicado. They're absconding. However, Elvish Yadav did put out a video just a while back. In his defense, he says that these are all false charges. He's crying foul. This is a bogus case. Elvish Yadav says that is the latest we have right now, but the hunt is right now on for Elvish, his secretary, his manager and his team. So he's a popular figure, Elvish Yadav, amongst the youth. He's a Big Boss OTT winner. He's a singer. And Elvish Yadav used to, shoot videos for YouTube and Instagram with snakes. You can see one of those videos to the left of your screens. What we know is that now snake venom was taken at a party that was organized by his manager, and it also hosted foreign nationals who are females. And it was a rave party in Noida. And 5 men have told police that parties were organized at various farmhouses, in fact, in Delhi also, and in the adjoining areas such as Noida. And this incident, of course, is from Noida. Some people have been, of course, have been apprehended. Let's take a listen to what the police have to say in this matter.
फेमस यूट्यूबर और बिग बॉस विजेता एल्विश यादव पर नोएडा पुलिस ने एफआईआर दर्ज किया है। आपको बता दें, एल्विश यादव के अलावा अन्य अज्ञात लोगों पर भी एफआईआर दर्ज किया है। इस वक्त हमारे साथ विशाल पांडे जी हैं, जो कि डीसीपी हैं। सर, क्या है पूरा मामला, संक्षेप में बता दीजिए।
5 लोग ज्वाइंट ऑपरेशन में गिरफ्तार किए गए हैं। 9 स्नेक बरामद हुए हैं। 20 ml स्नेक वेमन बरामद हुआ है। इसमें अभी एक जो नामजद है उनके विषय में हमारी टीम काम कर रही है। जो भी इसमें दोषी होगा उसके विरुद्ध कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
सर, तो एल्विश यादव का नाम इस पूरे मामले में निकलकर सामने आया है। क्या एल्विश यादव को भी पूछताछ के लिए बुलाया जाएगा? क्या उनको लाने के लिए टीमें निकल चुकी हैं नोएडा?
हाँ, हर बिंदुओं पे हमारी टीम काम कर रही है। जो भी इसमें दोषी होगा उसके विरुद्ध कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
अच्छा सर, आखिरी सवाल है कि रेव पार्टी का नाम निकलकर सामने आ रहा है। ये जो सांप है, इनके जहर को रेव पार्टी, तो क्या इसके पहले भी पूछताछ में ऐसी बात निकलकर सामने आई कि ऐसे सांपों का इस्तेमाल रेव पार्टी में किया जाता था एल्विश यादव द्वारा?
अभी जब तक हम एल्विश यादव को ऐसे संपर्क न कर लें तब तक ये प्राथमिक तौर पे कह पाना मुश्किल है। लेकिन हम सभी बिंदुओं का परीक्षण कर रहे हैं और सभी हमारी तकनीकी टीम इस पे काम कर रही है और जो भी बिंदु प्रकाश में आएगा आप लोगों के समक्ष रखा जाएगा।
Right, my colleague Harsha, who is tracking all the developments, is joining us on the broadcast for more. Harsha, in fact, as I speak, there is a tweet by Elvish Yadav also. I'll just come to you. He's hitting back at Maneka Gandhi also. He's questioning, he is using the hashtag shame on Maneka Gandhi also. He's raking up the ISKCON matter that she had put, various accusations against ISKCON. Over the cow controversy, and now she is leveling allegations against her. Now, of course, Maneka Gandhi has been now. In fact, yes, that is the news that we are making right now. Elvish is saying, is this how you get the ticket? Elvish is now hitting back at Maneka Gandhi. Remember, Maneka Gandhi is associated with the PFA, People for Animals organization, whose PFA's Gaurav Gupta had actually filed this complaint. And now in response to Maneka Gandhi, Elvish Yadav has tweeted saying that ISKCON pe ilzam laga do, mujh pe laga do, aise milti hai ticket Lok Sabha ki. That is the latest we have. Remember, Maneka Gandhi had just spoken to the media about it, saying that BJP does not know the intention of Elvish Yadav, but now the party has got busted. It was a rave party. There could be a 7 years jail punishment for this crime. She's talking about using cobras and snakes and using their snake venoms. My colleague Harsha continues to be with us on the broadcast. Harsha, so of course now a big face of that is now coming out. Elvish Yadav, who is actually incommunicado, his phone is switched off, but he is active on social media and he is now hitting back at Maneka Gandhi instead of cooperating with the investigation.
Rightly stated, Rakshita. So right now we know that the Elvish Yadav is right now on the flee. He is, Noida Police is searching, and the searches are underway to nab Elvish Yadav because he is also one of the accused, because it was Elvish Yadav manager who organized the rave party where cobras, pythons and snake venom were being used in the form of drugs in the rave party. Now Elvish Yadav has taken to the social media platform where he has hit at Maneka Gandhi, and this has come after a response from Maneka Gandhi, who is associated with People for Animals, or NGO, the NGO which works for animals, and this is the NGO who has done these things, and also tips of Noida Police official and the forest official who eventually raided that very place where the raid party was being carried out. And now Elvish Yadav has stated shame on Maneka Gandhi, and this has come after Maneka Gandhi stated that there are legal repercussions of what Elvish Yadav has done. It is a 7 years punishment could also be done. There is stringent action and IPC sections in this in such activities. She also stated that BJP has nothing to do with it, and also the political there should not be political bickering, because Elvish Yadav was doing all this to gain popularity and fame on the social media platform YouTube, and therefore he was continuously making such videos. So this targeting from the side of Elvish Yadav on Maneka Gandhi has come after Maneka Gandhi's response on Elvish Yadav that he is on run, and police team have been constituted to nab the accused Elvish Yadav. And she also states that more and more people could be involved. It's not just Elvish Yadav. This racket could be big, and it should be busted by the police as soon as possible. Back to you.
So this seems to be a racket of sorts, isn't it, Harsha? Because what we understand as per reports that such parties have been reportedly hosted earlier also in Delhi and across the national capital region. We have seen his videos with snakes, and he's showing them off. He's flaunting, snakes and cobras there in those videos. We also see